Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about how I set my goals and everything. Might help you guys a little bit. I don't know, because I do it a little bit differently than most people say how you should set goals. I've tried to film this twice and neither one made sense. So yeah. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. But anyway, so how I set goals is different than how other people set goals. So I set them so that basically the sky's the limit. Like some of them, I'll have like a time, like I want to do this by this, or I want to do so many. I don't do both of them together, because if you do both of them together, I feel like especially people who are, the type A type people like me, you get too hard on yourself and then you spiral because you couldn't get your goal, which that's happened a lot to me and it really sucked. So I went to either just accomplishing it by a certain time, like accomplishing just something very small by a certain time, or doing a certain amount without a time limit, or sky's the limit type goal setting. So a number one, where I want to get so many, is my YouTube journey. I want to get into the partnership program so I can start making money off the ads that they play in my videos, because right now if they play a video, or if they play an ad before this video, they're making all the money. But once I get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours of just actual videos, not any YouTube shorts or anything for watch hours, but just these videos, 4,000 watch hours of these videos and 1,000 subscribers, I can start making the money off of these ads that they're playing, because I'm basically more popular, and so they're wanting to advertise with me. So yeah, I want to get into that so that I can get paid to make these videos, because I love making these videos and I think it's a great side hustle and I'm doing it anyway. So if I can get into that, it would be awesome. But I'm not setting a time limit for it, because it might take me 5 years to do that. I'm at 84 subscribers at the moment that I'm filming this, and at 37 watch hours. It's going to take me a long time to actually get rolling, and because of the YouTube algorithm, small YouTubers aren't shown as much as, Mr. Beast. I see everything from Mr. Beast, but I don't see I don't even see SG Equines or MH Mustangs or anything, which I know those people, I subscribe to them, and unless I get the notification from the subscriber, I don't see their stuff on my homepage, which I should, because I watch all of their stuff, but I don't. So and the YouTube algorithm, I know, does that to a lot of people, and so even though I want to get to my subscriber and watch hours, if it's just not working because of how the algorithm works, I think I'm not going to be able to get there as fast as I think I will, because it fluctuates during holiday season and during summer and a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of variables in it. So instead of having a time limit, I'm just having my number. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which if it takes me 5 years, 10 years, cool, whatever. I'm not saying, oh, by the end of the year I only got to 100 subscribers, I'm the worst person, now I'm spiraling, because I am very much type A person and I'm too hard on myself and I hate it, and then I lose my mind. So I try to set it so that I don't lose my mind, kind of deal. But if I want to do a goal with a time limit, so one of my goals this past year was to learn how to properly throw a rope, like throw a rope. So basically the story behind that was last year when I went to ranch camp, because I go to Canadian River Ranch Bible Camp basically every year. I could not rope to save my life, and roping is, so like they do like different like group, so they have like a group of similar aged kids, and then we like rotate through a bunch of different activities, ranch, like stuff you would do on a ranch. And so there's like branding and mugging and tying and cutting and cowboy etiquette and horsemanship and roping. And I could do all right in all the other stuff because it's stuff that you don't really like. Horsemanship I practice every single day, so I know that stuff. And then the rest of the stuff, it helps to practice a lot, but you don't have to practice a lot to be able to do the basics. Roping, you have to practice quite a bit to be able to keep your form and everything good. Roping is like ice skating or even like drawing or anything like that. You have to practice, or you're not going to be able to do it because it's a lot of skill, it's a lot of technique, and I could not rope to save my life. I couldn't even catch the dummy. So yeah, it sucked, and I was hard on myself. I didn't like it, which that was something that I feel like it was okay to be hard on myself about, because it pushed me to learn how to rope. And I went to Rodeo Bible Camp, Spanish Peaks Rodeo Bible Camp, and so I decided to do team roping for the first time like I've ever done, which they basically teach you everything you need to know about whatever event you do. And so I chose to try out team roping, and so I learned how to heads, and now I can throw a loop, and I can do better than I thought I was going to be able to. I could catch several times in a row, catch the dummy. I haven't been able to rope live steers yet, but I was able to catch the dummy several times in a row. So, man, Tuesday, Wednesday, I believe it's when this video is out, because I'm pre-filming everything because I'm going to be at ranch camp down in Texas where I needed to learn to rope. So yeah, Wednesday, whenever this video is out, that will be 1 year from when I decided to set my goal, and I did it. But if I were to say like I want to be able to throw 5 loops in a row, like even though I worked hard at it, like I can now because I have the skill to, I might not have been able to learn how to do it well enough to do the 5 loops, because I don't have like a lot of, I know, like I do have opportunity, but I don't have like a lot of it. Like not growing up in a roper family or anything by any means. I don't live on a ranch, so I don't have any steers or anything, so best I can do is goat, and can't even get close to her. So yeah, so if I were to like say I wanted to throw 5 loops in a row and catch, or I want to catch a steer by the time I get to camp, I probably would not be able to do that, even though it seems like something that's so simple. Having a number on it, I feel like you can either have a number on time or a number on the quantity, but you can't have it on both unless you're like crazy. I don't know. So I do it a little bit different for that, so I'm not like spiraling, because even though like I meet a lot of my goals, I also don't meet a lot of my goals. So I want to make it so that it's easier to meet the goals mentally, and it's worked for me this past year awesome. So because I used to be so bad at goal setting, and this past year I've met almost every single goal of mine, which is awesome. I love it. But the other type of goal setting I do is sky's the limit. So I don't have a time nor a quantity, I just as many as I can. So my goal with that is, my example goal is, with all my Mustang training, I want to help as many Mustangs as I can. You can't say I want to help 300 Mustangs because, well, maybe you get hurt, maybe you like get something happen, and then you're not going to be able to reach that 300, but you could do 250. If you say 300, you're going, and then you can't reach it, you're not going to be like continue pressing on to reach that 300 if you know you're not going to make it. But if you, on the other side, if you say in 10 years I want to help this many horses, like if you have something happen and it takes a year out of your life, like say you hurt your hip, which I did last year, that like you're going to be off for 3 months to a year, and then you can't do your fullest. So I do it I say as many as I can, because that might be 250 Mustangs, that might be 10 Mustangs, that might be 1,000 Mustangs, like I don't know. So the sky's the limit with that one, and I'm not saying a time nor like number, like I'm not quantifying it, so that it's more accomplishable in my brain. And I feel like that's helped me a lot, because yeah, there's been, but having the goal, not just doing it like just because it's fun right now, but having the goal, because I personally like the goal. I think meeting the goal is fun, because especially with like Mustang training, there's been a lot of days that I've thought about quitting, but I'm not going to quit, because the bad days aren't going to cause me to quit. Like, I can't just quit. I'm not a quitter, even though I wanted to. I've cried. I don't even know how many gallons of tears. I've had a lot of days where I was a mess, because they are frustrating. Horses are frustrating. People are frustrating. Everything's frustrating. So having the goal has helped me like press on the frustrating days, because I'm like, I have to help them. I have to do that. I have to help as many as I can. It's helped me, but also not making it feel like it's impossible by putting especially 2 numbers to it, I feel like has helped me a lot. So hopefully that made sense for you guys. Maybe some of you resonate with that. I don't know, because I know I'm a little bit out there, but yeah. But thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you enjoy horse shenanigans and apparently this weird sit down and talk that I've been doing, because this is my second video that I've done that with. So yeah, and be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out a little bit with the algorithm. So yeah, see you guys.